Hello everyone, welcome back to Crosshatch Puzzles. We're here for another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. Today is Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026, but I took too much time on the Sunday puzzle yesterday and didn't get to yesterday's puzzle, so I'm going to do it now. So this is the puzzle for Monday, March 2nd. It's by Leslie Benson, who's contributed a few grids to the New York Times. And it's Monday, so we're expecting an early week, pretty straightforward fill, hopefully, and a relatively fun, hopefully not too strenuous theme. We already see a bunch of shaded squares in there, which presumably will be theme related. It being a Monday, also, I'm going to try and solve it relatively quickly, and I'll pick up any pieces towards the end. So let's get going for this Monday, March 2nd, a puzzle by Leslie Benson. To leave behind informally. Don't know. Read as a barcode to scan. Happy as a clam, maybe. The potato state is Idaho. Bit of dialogue. A line of dialogue. Seized vehicle in brief. A repo? Like a repossessed vehicle? I'm not sure if that's right. Hint at as what's to come. Don't know. Let's check some crosses. What's the blank? Who cares? I don't know. Wedding vow, I do, I guess. Black goo is probably tar. Oops. Knight captures bishop, for example. A chess move, maybe? Garden faucet attachment, probably a hose. What is this? To ditch, I guess, to leave behind. What's the dill? Is that what we want? No. What's the diff? Okay, what's the diff? Hint at what's to come. Foreshadow, maybe? That would make this a year on the Yucatan Peninsula, a year in Spanish año, and just purchased is new. Fermented apple juice is cider, and a bias is maybe a slant. Parisian river is the Seine, the river in Paris. His and hers we have. Daniel Craig is the 007 portrayer, James Bond. Divulges, lets on maybe? Lets in maybe. Moon landing program is the Apollo, is that right? Yep. Program. Sitting on is a top. Bikes with small engines are mopeds. That makes this refusals or no's. Wedding walkway is the aisle. Infuses with bubbles. Air or something. Hit the jackpot to speak. To strike or struck gold. Not sure if they want present or past tense. In that case, if so probably strike here. Afghan capital is Kabul. Distant is far. Aerates, I guess, infuses with bubbles. There's no such thing as bad publicity. As bad is a very strange entry, but there it is. Sounds of satisfaction are ahs. Let's go over here. Figures that include interest. Don't know what we want there. Things are looking up. Is this APRs, maybe? Ping's partner is pong, ping pong. Hotel units are rooms, oops. Indian flatbread is roti. A place in a pyramid, to place in a pyramid, as in a mummified pharaoh, is to entomb. Acknowledge during a broadcast, say, and a hint to the shaded squares. Acknowledge, give a shout out, maybe. Obsessor over the precious in Tolkien lore. Smeagol is the name of Gollum, who obsessed over the ring. Bring home the bacon is earns, as in money. British nobleman. Oh, what? British nobleman. I don't see it. Popular coastal destination in India is Goa. Oh, this must be a baron. Snap, crackle, pop. Tres leches, cake. Glossary component, a term, maybe? Yikes, uh-oh. Bird featured on many baby shower decorations is a stork. Where the stars are is the sky, not celebs, but actual stars. Good heavens, oh my. Sci-fi series with a Time Lord traveling in a TARDIS is Doctor Who. Committee head, probably the chair of a committee. Word after deep, stir or small. Deep fry, stir fry, small fry. What one should probably let sleeping dogs do proverbially. I inserted probably in there anyway. Sturdy bookcase material, maybe oak. The Hokey Pokey is a children's song. Part of a foot, the arch of a foot. Towards the back. Oh, a rear maybe? Maiden name preceder, nay. Arbor Day is a tree planting celebration. Baby sheep are lambs. Careful that sheep could be plural. Drifter, a hobo maybe, someone who drifts. Wednesday follower, Thursday. The Beatles back in the USSR. This looks like a timber wolf, wild canid of the Great Lakes region, and Apple platform is iOS. Sequence of steps to accomplish a goal, action plan maybe. Veterans Day event, a parade, probably. Dads are paws. Sharper is, don't know, a muscular, not sure. In the countryside, rural. Acuter maybe? Tiny unit of matter is an atom, looks like acuter. Foxholes are dens. Muscular is strong, therefore is ergo, and you are not retort, I am so. Just managed to get it in under 5 minutes. Very happy with that. It's a difficult thing to do. Let's take a look at the theme. To acknowledge during a broadcast, say, and a hint to the shaded squares, to give a shout out. And these are all things that you might shout. You might shout for if you're playing golf. You might shout strike if you're an umpire calling balls and strikes. You might shout action if you're a film director, or you might shout timber if you're felling a tree. And so those appear in these clues. Foreshadow, to hint at as what's to come. Strike gold, to hit the jackpot, so to speak. A sequence of steps to accomplish a goal is an action plan, and this wild canid of the Great Lakes region is a timber wolf. So that's a quite a straightforward theme. Again, you don't need to really know it in order to fill out the Monday grid, but it's there for you. And in case you wanted to use the theme to help you fill in these other things, you certainly could. There were quite a few clues today, including a couple of the theme clues where it was not entirely clear right away either what part of speech or what tense we wanted. Strike gold is an example here. Hit the jackpot could be past tense or present tense. So not immediately clear which one of those we want. Where was the other one? Let's see if I can find it. I mean, place in a pyramid. Place could be the verb or the noun. So, but yeah, so that's a little bit tricky there. Where was the other one? Just purchased could be the sort of active sense or the passive sense. In this case, we want passive. Something that has just been purchased is new. Where the stars are is a light bit of wordplay there. I don't see where the other one is. I swear there was another one though. Anyway, it's not a big deal. But yeah, APRs. A different clue about an entry like this confounded me in a Sunday puzzle some time ago. Excuse me. So that's the only reason I really remember this quite clearly. But I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else in here that I didn't understand or thought worth mentioning. Yeah, just a good solid Monday puzzle. So that's your solve for yesterday's puzzle, Monday, March 2nd. I'll go on and do today's now. If you enjoyed that solve, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to know what I'm posting next after just a few moments from now, then hit the subscribe button. You'll get those notifications. And thanks for joining me today on Crosshatch Puzzles. See you soon. Cheers.